So I am just getting used to using this and kind of discovering what the tonal system is as a workout tool. It's about the size of a TV. So what's attractive to me about this as a trainer is, trying it for my own use, but also for clients that are looking for supplemental training outside of our session. So I would recommend it to people for that reason. These arms, it's really sleek. The design is really nice. These go all the way up, and then you can slide this up and down, and it's very easy to move. I like that. It's a cable system, so it's variable resistance. It's also, it goes up to 200 pounds. So that's pretty heavy strength training, and it doesn't look like it's that durable, but it's definitely, I've tried it with really heavy weight, and you get that effect. So digitally, it's personalized to me.
Like today, you can break yourself on your knee and then get to a nice supportive block like this.
Super easy setup. So I followed all the instructions and saw, it's really easy. These attach well. It's intuitive. Cables feel good. And the next thing I'm going to do is assess my strength. So I've locked everything in. They've showed me a demo, which is great. I'm going to do a pull now. And it's counting reps for me as well on the screen. Yeah, weights feel super good, really smooth. I'm surprised at how smooth the cables are actually. Yeah, it's intuitive, and also, so it's pulling weight on its own. So if I were just to do one side, it stays the same. It's still counting reps. Now, if I were to stop this, like if I wanted to take resistance off and pause it, I just clicks on the button, really easy. Now we're going to change to bench press. So as you can see, instead of having a ton of dumbbells around or various equipment, I'm going from a lat pull down into a bench press. And so all I'm going to do is move the arms, easy breezy. And here, good. Adjust this, so it's going to go all the way to the lower position. Clicks in. Yeah. Very cool. There we go. All right, so, here's the other thing. Right now it's on 7 pounds of weight. If I wanted to digitally change it per pound, so instead of having a 12 pound, 13, 14 pound dumbbell, usually which come in, let's say 10, 12.5, 15 pound dumbbells, you can do it per pound. So let's say like I want to do, let's say I wanted some obscure number like 16 pounds, right? I'm going to go for that. So if I want to do that, and then I can do single. So I do reciprocal. Go back to double. So now we're going to do one of my favorite exercises. It is so good for the posterior chain. So for the back, shoulder stability, glutes, hamstrings, and posture. Okay, so it counteracts sitting, it counteracts being sedentary, and it's a neutral grip deadlift. So I'm going to change the weight. I'm going to do 30 pounds each arm. So it's super easy. So I'm just going to go here, 30 pounds each arm, because I'm pretty warm. And I'm going to do 8 reps. I'm going to load here, make sure the weight's on, it's loaded. Ground through my feet. Good. And I can either like stay with his pacing. Feels really good. It's also nice, I don't know if you could hear this, but there was a little signal when I was 3 away from my final. So as a trainer would say, 3 left, and I know that that signal means I only have 3 to complete my set. Pretty cool. All right, next up is overhead press. So this is great. I mean, it's going through major muscle groups, and it was easy to adjust, not much here. So I've got a seated overhead press. So that was cool because it was just 3. It only wants me to do 3 because it's calibrating for me. So it's kind of testing at certain range of motion how much force so it can adjust for me. Okay.
Think about pinching a pencil between your shoulders.
All right. All right, so next up we have bent over row. Easy to adjust to. So I'm just going to change the weight. I'm going to go to 15 pounds each arm. See how that feels. Get right on. Okay. 10 reps. So staggered stance. So what's great about this is if you didn't know placement or biomechanics or exactly, how to do these movements, you've got trainers on here who are giving great cueing ahead of time and sort of things to think about throughout the exercise, not just encouragement, but some cueing. Next up is an exercise I don't love, but because it's part of programming, and I know that it's great for my back, it's great for glutes, it's great for, again, same things with deadlift, it's a little bit more back extensive, is the goblet squat. And I'm interested to see how this is. I usually do this with a kettlebell. So I just put 20 pounds on. I'm gonna do 10 reps, see how it goes.
Yeah, go if you want.
Very cool. So that's the tonal system. And I'm going to play with one more feature that I can't wait to look at. It's music.
Stand tall with your shoulders rolled back, soft bend in your knees, hands along the sides of your body and palms facing forward. With a handle, hand in hand, stand tall with a soft bend in your knees. From there, curl your palms towards the front of your shoulders and resist slowly on the way back down, keeping your elbows tight to the sides of your body as if you're holding a magazine to your ribs. And remember to glue those arms to your wrists. You've got 10 reps. Stand tall and proud with a handle in each one of your hands. Now start to curl your palms up towards the front of your shoulders and slowly lower them back down towards the ground. You'll notice that during tonal workouts, we usually start with the larger muscle group and work our way down to the smaller ones. That's why you're doing bicep curls last.
Oh, I like that. Larger muscles down to the smaller muscles.
To recover, then do that. You're getting all 10 of these reps.
2 more. Very cool. Yay!
Moving right into the second.
So that's tonal, the tonal system, tonal workout. Very easy to use, very small, especially for New York apartments. Amazing. There's a code in my bio. If you're interested in more information, check out @Tonal.